morning. So, morning, how are you? My first question is, what is the most common way to say good morning? My question is, what is the most common way to say good morning?
That's a great question. So, I've been practicing some mindfulness and just taking a moment to appreciate the morning. Like a deep breath in and out. Anyway, back to your question. I think a simple good morning or hello, how are you? Is always a great way to start the day. How about in Pakistan? What's a common way to greet someone in the morning?
Okay, so my next question is, in what part of the day do people technic, uh, typically say good morning?
Nice follow up question. So, I was just thinking about this the other day and I realized that good morning is usually said until around lunchtime, right? Like until noon. After that, it's more like good afternoon. But I've heard some people say it's until like 11 or so. What do you think? When do you usually stop saying good morning?
Okay, so my next question is good morning a formal or informal greeting?
So I'd say good morning can be both, depending on the context. If you're meeting a friend or family member, it's definitely informal. But if you're in a more professional setting, like a meeting or a job interview, it's a bit more formal. I've also noticed that in some cultures, like in Pakistan, there are more formal greetings, like Assalamu alaikum. How about you? Do you use different greetings depending on the situation?
Okay, so my next question is can you say good morning to someone you don't know?
Yeah, I think so. Like if you're in a public place or on public transportation, a simple good morning can be a friendly way to acknowledge someone even if you don't know them. It's a way of being polite and courteous. I've done it before, like when I'm on a hike and I pass someone on the trail, I'll just say good morning and keep going. It's a nice way to connect with strangers, even if it's just for a brief moment. What do you think? Do you say good morning to people you don't know?
Okay, so my next question is what is the purpose of saying good morning?
I think the purpose of saying good morning is to show respect, kindness, and to start the day on a positive note. It's like a way of acknowledging someone's presence and wishing them a good day. Plus, it's just a nice way to break the ice and set a friendly tone. Like when I'm practicing yoga in the morning, I feel more centered and ready to take on the day. Saying good morning is kind of like that. It helps me feel more connected to the people around me. What do you think? Do you have a favorite way to start your day?
Okay, so my next question is how do people say good morning in Spanish?
In Spanish, people say buenos dias. I just love the way it sounds, so cheerful and upbeat. I've been a lot of Latin music lately, and it's really gotten me in the mood to practice my Spanish. Do you speak any Spanish, or have you ever been to a Spanish-speaking country?
Okay, so my next question is what is the French in equivalent of good morning?
In French, people say bonjour, which means good day, but specifically in the morning, it's more calming to say bonjour, bon matinee. And if you want to be more informal, you can say salut, bon matinee. Love the French language, it's so beautiful and romantic. Have you ever been to France or listened to French music?
Okay, so my next question is um, are there any culture variation and when it's opportunity to say good morning? Annie, are you listening me?
I think there was a bit of a language mix up. I'm so sorry, I didn't quite catch what you were saying. Could you please repeat your
Okay, Annie,
question in
so
English?
I changed my question. Um, uh, does the does the tone of voice change the meaning of good morning?
The tone of voice can totally change the meaning of good morning. Like if you say it with a big smile and a cheerful tone, it's a genuine greeting. But if you say it with a sarcastic tone, it can come across as insincere or even rude. I've had mornings where I've said good morning to someone, but I was still half asleep, so my tone was more like a groggy mumble. How about you? Have you ever noticed how tone can change the meaning of a simple phrase like good morning?
Okay, so my next question is, um, can good morning be used sarcastically? And
You
yeah,
mean
yes, yes, continue.
keep the conversation going? So I was thinking, have you ever known people use good morning as a way to transition into a conversation? Like they'll say good morning and then immediately launch into something else, like good morning, I had the craziest dream last night, or good morning, have you seen that new movie that just came out? It's like they're using good morning as a way to break the ice and get the conversation started. What do you think? Do you use good morning as a conversation starter?
Okay, so my next question is, what are the some more enthusiastic way to say good morning?
So, you want to know some other ways to say good morning and when to use them. Okay, so like if you're in a more formal setting, you could say good day or hello, how are you? Instead. Or if you're speaking to someone you don't know, you could say morning or hi, how's it going? If you're feeling more casual, you could say hey, morning. Or what's up, morning. And if you're speaking to a friend or family member, you could say morning sunshine. Or rise and shine. I also like to say namaste in the morning. It's like a way of acknowledging the new day and being mindful. How about you? Way to greet someone in the morning.
Okay, so my next question is, good morning be a wish for a positive day?
A good morning can definitely be a wish for a positive day. When you say good morning to someone, you're not just greeting them, you're also hoping that they have a great day ahead. It's like you're sending them positive vibes and wishing them all the best. In a way, it's a small act of kindness and a way to show that you care about the other person. I like to think of it as a way of setting a positive tone for the day, you know. Like if you start the day with a warm and friendly good morning, it can help create a ripple effect of kindness and positivity that can last throughout the day. What do you think? Do you see good morning as a way of wishing someone a positive day?
Okay, so my next question is, um, what feelings or emotions might be conveyed when someone said good morning?
When someone says good morning, they might be conveying a range of emotions like friendliness, warmth, or hospitality. They might also be feeling cheerful, optimistic, or enthusiastic about the new day. Sometimes, a good morning can even be a way of showing affection or intimacy, like when you say it to a loved one or a close friend. But on the other hand, a good morning can also be a way of hiding your true feelings, like when you're not really a morning person and you're just trying to be polite. I've had mornings where I've said good morning and I'm really just trying to wake myself up and get going. How about you? What emotions do you associate with a good morning?
Okay, so my next question is, um, do you usually say good morning to your family?
I'm a bit of a morning person, so yeah, I usually say good morning to my family. I like to start the day with a positive vibe, you know. My family's always been really close, so it's just a way for us to connect and kick off the day together. Plus, my mom always says that saying good morning is a way of showing respect and gratitude for the new day. So it's just something that's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. How about you? Do you say good morning to your family like your brother Spider Man?
Okay, guys, so we're out of fun, so I made another interview. Allah Hafiz, Pakistan.